Computer information systems is my first major. My second major is history, and I'm going to have a Bachelor of Arts in history and a Bachelor of Science when I graduate in 4 years.
Wow, that's pretty crazy.
I'd like to do something maybe with archives, collection management, collection information, something, you know what I mean, like you see at museums and stuff. That'd be kind of cool.
Yeah.
So I have last summer I did intern at the Smithsonian Institution, so that was pretty fun being in DC for the summer.
Wow.
So, you know,
well, runners are thinkers. They got a lot of time to think.
Definitely.
So
I figure too. My dad always harmed me. Like, you're there to learn. You know what I mean? School, like, you know, with the guest speaker at the banquet.
Right.
You know, just talk about that. You know, you're there to learn first. Even like the D1 athletes, they should be there to like get a degree first. You know what I mean? And
yeah.
Running second. Though I think I could definitely have a chance of running close collegiately.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Well, what do you run cross country?
Yes.
Okay.
My disappointing season this year, kind of.
What'd you get?
Because it's been a weird, very, very weird 4 years as coaching changes and stuff like that.
Oh yeah.
I've had technically 4 coaches, but
jeez.
You know, because 1 year, guy who recruited me came in, he was gone. Then there was 2 years, 1 coach. You know what I mean? Which we're still in contact with him or whatever right now with me and my coach. Like we're both collaborating on my training plan and stuff, but. Then once he was gone, then there was 1 guy for just 1 semester, and that's when my cross season didn't go the way I wanted to. But because I probably should have gotten XCL America because I did break 25 minutes in the 8K in cross. So I don't know why, it was just a bad season for that. But then got back on track here now because I'm more of a track guy, you know.
Right.
Obviously, because if you look at my 800 because I can break 15 a quarter, you know what I mean. So there's just something different about it that. Different than most people, you know what I mean? I don't like the long distance.
It's just amazing. Under 25. My PR is 26:17. It's not even close.
Yeah.
Man, that's ridiculous. So yeah. So while you still have some breath, because pretty much what you did was just great. So now you do that on the camera, then we'll be all set. Nick Guarino. All right. We now have the back-to-back men's indoor mile champion. He hails from Fredonia State in New York, and here at Division III National Championships, it's Nick Guarino, and you know, Nick, we just had some time talking about just your career so far. You're a senior, and I guess just talk about now. You know, the bullseye was on your back. You were the number 1 seed coming in, and you were able to defend your title.
Right. Always trying to come back and defend your title. There's a lot of pressure. I mean, I didn't have a sub 4:10 mile in till 1 week before this. My training is I didn't actually peak for this race. So it's just a little bit. I've started to just come into shape here, but you know, I saw all these guys they're running like earlier in like February, you know, at Boston and stuff like that, and you know they had like 406s, 407s. It's like a little worried, you know what I mean, that it was gonna be you know just this competition. You know, that's why we do it, you know. That's why we run to race. You know what I mean? If you don't love racing, then there's no point in even training, you know.
Right.
But so just like I'm very happy to get it again. You know, it's just. Even though it's just very special to like repeat again, you know. It's special because 1, I haven't lost a national title now race, and you know, just a repeat. It's very hard at any level in NCAA.
Right, and I know runners, it's a mental thing, it's a thinking game. How were you able to home in your emotions when you knew that the guys around you they had peaked and they were ready for this race?
You know, just like you almost second guess yourself just a little bit, but. Once the prelims going, I knew I had it, and once that 4:04 like last week at ECACs was a huge confidence boost. Just the way I ran it and stuff from like ran the second half by myself, and for a split second in that race, I thought maybe do I have a chance at sub 4? But you know it was just a little ways away, a pretty even split. So, and that's one of my goals before the collegiate season's over is to break 4 minutes in the mile. I'd like to do it, we're planning right now, because I'm going to be at the Penn Relays doing the Olympic Development Mile, hoping to go sub 4 there. That's about a month away maybe.
So that's what you're prepping for?
Yeah, well, actually a month and a half, but you know, that's what, leading up to that, you know, I'm not going to really take off after this, still maybe go a little bit easier, a couple days here, maybe 1 workout this week, but still not even really take a break and just keep hitting it, you know. Get workouts in, just keep getting better shape, you know, get even more fit.
Right, too. And I guess you know, being an elite runner, what's your philosophy when you race? Do you like to be a front runner and have that confidence, or do you kind of like to wait for the later straightaways and the laps 6 through 8 to make your move?
I think it depends entirely on the field you're racing, uh, what you're doing, like what kind of race it is. I mean, like today, it's a championship race. So for me, no leading until at the very most maybe a quarter in. You know what I mean? Or if I'm feeling that good, maybe I'll go a little bit earlier. But just the way it is. This race didn't want to go. Because I mean, obviously, like it takes more energy to lead than it does
Right.
to just follow people. So championship races don't like, and just knowing how good these guys are in the competition level, it's just like kind of stupid to do that. Because I don't think maybe it would have been, I don't know if I would have been able to, maybe I wouldn't have gotten the win if I tried to take it out and lead the whole thing or go earlier. Maybe they just would have followed me and then I wouldn't have gotten it.
That's an intelligent approach, just like your school philosophy. You're going to graduate with a double degree in computer information systems and history. I guess talk about maybe your career endeavors. I know you want to maybe run on the professional circuit, and it looks like you've got a pretty cool career slated for you.
What was that again? Sorry.
Just your career, what you plan on doing there,
Yes,
and then,
yes.
then also with running.
Like I said, some of my goals too this year because before I can go run post collegiately and maybe even professionally, I need to hit even a little bit faster times. Like I would say at least at Penn, I would say would be a good thing was to hit a 3:57. That's what I'd like to do. Ultimate goal, the fastest. Set your goals high. You know what I mean. And then maybe you won't get it. Maybe you won't. But then by setting your goals higher, maybe you'll reach something you never thought you could.
Right.
That's one goal, sub 4, and then the 800 too. I'd like to hit something pretty fast. I think I could run. I definitely could go sub 150 right now because, like I said, when I did run my 150 to hit the auto, it was just wasn't really sharp at all and didn't really do any mid distance workouts yet. Maybe just a couple ones. So I think I could definitely go run a 148, 149. I would think I would be able to.
Well, if you're not peaking for nationals and you win, I'd certainly say you're on your way to some bigger and better things. But for now,
like I said, my ultimate goal is after Outdoor Nats, because I'll still be going. Because the plan is to go all the way to U.S. Championships. Because I hope to run there, just like we've seen some D3 guys just make it professional. Two names you probably have heard of: Nick Simmons, Will Lear. I'd like to be go for pro like they did, and get my name out there at the U.S. Championships, just like they did in the 15 or the 8.
It could be Simmons, Lear, and Guarino, the Division III athletes representing at the national level. And once again, Nick, thanks for your time and all the air you did have left in your lungs to do this interview.
Yes.
We'll let you get some rest now. I know you're a Bills and Sabres fan. In the 90s, they got close but didn't win. You are the national champion. You were able to bring the trophy home. So again, Nick, congratulations.
Thank you.